Going in, it's going to be unusual. You know, I'll miss having USAs here at Hayward Field, which would obviously be ideal, but Sacramento should be fun. The season's gone really well. You know, everyone's coming around at the right time, and we're ready to go and take care of business.
How do you feel you're running at this point?
In the shape of my life, you know, I've PR'd in the 800. I've run 352 for a mile. My chances are just as good as anyone going in. I'm going to contend for a title, and that's it.
Are you approaching it that way, or are you just keeping this business as usual, or are you in there, you know, with that mindset of winning the title?
No, I mean, I've worked my butt off for a reason, so I'm ready to go and show what I've done and really prove myself. So the goal is really to contend.
Is some of that driving force the disappointment from last year?
A little bit. You know, I had a bad day at USA's last year, and, you know, you always want to remedy your mistakes, but, you know, ultimately I just do the best I can every day, and I'm going to go out there and give it a shot.
Health-wise, how you doing?
Pretty good, yeah. It's, you know, it's at the end of the year where you're just trying just to get to the line, and as long as I can just get to the starting line, I think I'll be just fine.
Are you somebody who surveys the field and see who the competition is, or do you just kind of go into it knowing what your plan is going to be and not really worry about that?
You know, I really just try to take care of myself, because ultimately I can't control the other people. All I can do is control myself and make sure I'm as well prepared mentally and physically as I can be. You know, you eliminate all those little variables. You just focus on yourself, because, you know, that's really all you can control.
When you look at the field, though, do you get a sense of what kind of a strategic style it might be as far as the race goes?
Yeah, you know, I've gotten a chance to race almost every single person in the field this season, so I know their strengths, I know my strengths, and ultimately I know that if it comes down to the last 100 and I'm there, I got just as good a shot as anyone else.
Do you think because it's not a World Championship year and because it's not an Olympic year, the race style will be different? Maybe some guys thinking they have nothing to lose.
You know, that's the funny thing about racing is you can always look at it and say, I think this is going to happen, and it's every time you think you know what's going to happen, something totally opposite happens. Every time you race, you're rolling the dice, and that's why I like to go into a race with a plan of just being flexible, you know, adapting and reacting to whatever happens in the race in the moment.
What would it mean for you personally to bring back a championship?
I mean, everything. I mean, to this point, you know, I've got the times. I'm the OTC record holder for 15, but I have not gotten the USA title yet. I haven't gotten the big performance at the big stage, and, you know, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to start something really cool. I've got a few years left in this sport, and hopefully this is the jumping point for something really successful in 2016.
What do you feel about the venue and the setting down there, you know, as far as being able to do that and put up a good time?
You know, I've never actually raced in Sacramento, so it'll just be a fun surprise. I haven't looked it up or anything like that. I'm just going in with an open attitude, because everyone's got to run at the same place, just like the weather. If the weather's lousy, everyone's got to run in it, so it's fair in that regard. But, you know, it would mean just as much whether I win a title at Hayward or whether I win one at Sacramento or whether I win one on the moon. Title's a title.
So you a good runner in the heat? Do you like it when it's hot?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's less time having to spend warming up.
I think if you won one on the moon, that'd be way cooler than winning one in Sacramento.
Probably be a lot faster too, less gravity. Just throw myself out there.
Thanks, Jordan.
All right.